Sorry about that, guys. Obviously, you can see I accidentally did that. But let's just carry on from where we are. Geo Marley Boy here. The Jolly Gentleman. Just realised how weird this guy looks. I'm back on the invisible apartment. You are an apartment on the 42nd floor of a high-rise building in a busy part of New Jessica. Your voice comes from the emptiness that surrounds me. How did you find your way in the dark? It's already hacked badly. Yes. The AI is all messed up. A mentally ill AI that should guard this place. Can you get us in? I already have. Open the door. This is the invisible apartment then. How did you... This AI is easy to hack using a direct connection. Its intelligence is almost wiped out. That is the trade-off to hacking it. So now we're invisible to the outside. Bunny lays down on the couch in the middle of the room. She's exhausted from the search. Nice couch. You should not fall asleep here. Are you listening? Hey! She falls asleep. She wakes up in some damp, dark alleyway. When she wakes up, it's already evening and nothing's changed. She's lying on a couch in the middle of an apartment, which according to any record, doesn't exist. Although it might be a concern for someone to stay at a place they broke into. Bunny is calm. She realises that this place is not on the radar of the city's officials, so she doesn't expect them here. Does this place even have an owner? According to the records, there is no one owning this apartment. I know. I mean, the person who went through the trouble to make this place invisible. We will backtrack the connection through the apartment's AI. First thing in the morning. Run the preparations. We'll be geo-tracking again. She looks like she's about to go skydiving. Bunny, I walk on the edge. A step here, a step there. I make a decision to step into the abyss. If I step off the edge, will I drop like a rock, or will this world forgo its laws and I will fly like a bird? Wishful thinking. The only thing that excites me while I balance is that I myself make the decision to stay alive each and every moment. No one can take this away from me, and no one can influence me at this very moment. I go to the rooftop and walk on the edge to experience the freedom of choice. If I decide to make a step into thin air and end it all, then it was most certainly my and only my decision, however foolish it might have been. Here we go. Do we have a lead? As usual, I can backtrack the connection to the next proxy. To the next proxy? I wonder for how long we'll continue like this until we hit a dead end. You're being pessimistic today. This isn't like you. I've been thinking, we might have a better chance of meeting the hacker who's behind this if we stay at the hacked apartment. That's quite dangerous. On one hand, the hacker might indeed want to use the apartment as a safe house at one point. On the other hand, it might be found by the authorities the same way we found it. I know, it's a double-edged sword. If the authorities come marching in, we'll just pretend we're squatters who don't know anything. The door was open. Duh. The authorities are one thing. We cannot predict the reactions of the person who is using the apartment as a proxy. You're on someone's stuff. Although you may have a romantic image of the other hacker, he might not be a giggly teen like you. Oh, shut up. Go to hell. That's harsh. Hell is a human construct. Should I stop the search? Oh, no. Did I ever tell you how much I like your smart mask? I shall continue tracing the route of the connection. Please follow the map. This game's great. It's really, really good looking. Like, wow. Although that's not great. She doesn't have a face. But it's really good. Kinda reminds me of Infinite Space. Oh, by the way, yes? You will not wipe out my memory if the Central Authority find you, right? I thought you had an escape plan. Wouldn't you upload yourself somewhere? Please promise you'll wait for the upload to finish. I promise. This is quite important to you. Is the difference between living and dying not important to humans? Sorry. You're one of the awakened AIs after all. Oh, well. This is it. I can understand why she looks so freaked out, quite frankly. It's people plugged into machines underwater. Okay, this is it. The hospital? Oh, it's a hospital. I guess that's a cool idea. So it fixes them up when they're inside. The hospital? You're sure we're at the right place? 99.7839% sure. Better than me, even when I'm confident. Interesting. It's a sleeper. Sleepers are people who are ill, but there isn't a cure for them at the present time. They're held in an artificial coma and their bodies in hibernation in what is called a sleeper. So I guess that's what these are then. So the connection came from the sleeper cell's computer. Now that we know that this is the next proxy, what will you do? Pretend you're a nurse? No clue yet, but we need to connect to it. Just a moment. I'll go through its terminal settings and try accessing the hospital's network. Bunny looks around. Did she just, move her shoulders? Bunny looks around and approaches the cell's terminal. You might set off an alarm. I'm prepared. Then she hears something. She takes a step back from the terminal, looks around, but doesn't see anyone. Okay. This needs to go fast. Oh, well. That doesn't look strange. No! Well, I guess we'll leave it for there. I'll just do a little bit, try and get up to there. And, yeah. Goodbye. I guess I've got to play it carefully. Geo Marley Boy, out.